Crafter. I'm Jessica, and today's video I am going to go over September's month in review. I've only had one finish for the entire month, but I had, well, technically a finish and then a tiny finish, and then a lot of whips. But if you count all the work I've done, I did a lot. So even though it's only one finish, I still have a bunch of things to show you. I hope you guys are excited that it's now October 1st. Well, it's now, well, or at least October whenever you're watching this video. And that Halloween is coming. Yes, I already got my Halloween sweater on. I'm so excited. It's in the 80s, but I didn't care. I wanted to wear something Halloween-y. But anyway, we're going to go with our first finish in just a minute. I figured I would show you some one of the whips I'm doing that's not diamond painting related before I will go over this. And also one last thing, my mystery diamond painting, I have a summer mystery. I will be posting that at the very end of this video, so if for people who do not want to see it, they can exit out at that time. But for people who do want to see it, it's going to be at the very end. Alright, so anyway, with that being said, one of my first whips I have that are not diamond painting related is this cutie right here. So you can see here, this is from Millhouse, and it is going to look like, whoop, this in a little bit as soon as I am done cross-stitching everything. It's called Moonstruck. This is the Millhouse Autumn Series, and this is about 13 by 0.3 by 13.3 centimeters. I don't remember how many colors there are. I got a little bit more done yesterday than I thought I would do, because I was like right here when I posted my progress picture on Discord, and then I did this much more afterwards, so I was pretty happy with that. But yeah, just been slowly stitching this, and I'm hoping I will be done by the end of Halloween for this. So I'm going to put that over to the side. And then the next thing I want to show you will be this little cute thing. So this is Cat Pumpkin Cake Pop. This is from over at Diamond Delights. The artwork is by Nom Nom Kawaii Co. So this one has 8 colors. There's no specialty drills whatsoever. It is 8.7 by 12 centimeters. Or 3.4 by 4.7 inches. If you hear any sounds, that is the cats nomming their food behind me. So anyway, but yeah, this one is so cute. This one, I don't remember which day I actually finished this. I was just I pulled it out because I wanted a small break, but it is a sticker. So let me just do this. So I do have a sticker book, so I might eventually start taking these off and putting them on the sticker book, but it's so cute. It was a one day, like less than 2 hours work, and it's so cute. And I have more of these like little pumpkin cake cat figurines. Like there's like a lot of drinks and all pumpkin slices and all sorts of cute things. So I'll probably be working on that throughout this month and also next month as well. So put this over to the side, and then kind of going on that same theme. I don't remember if I showed this one, but let me pull this one out. I know I did this sometime within the last month. Maybe I did it at the beginning of this month. I can't remember, but this one is Cat Pumpkin Chino. Same artist by Nom Nom Kawaii Co. It's also from Diamond Delights. This one has 9 colors instead. 10.4 by 10.4 centimeters or 4.1 by 4.1 inches. Yeah, and I had decided to do this like when my mother-in-law was around visiting one time, and it's also a sticker as well. So as you can see here, it's so cute. I love these things. They're so quick and easy to work on when you're just wanting to have just a little switch up, or if you're traveling and stuff. It's just easy to throw these into your bag and so work on them later on during your travels and stuff like that. So those are all the small little things. We're going to go and start with our first and only finish of September. This one I really enjoyed working on. This was like part of my 100-day challenge video. So let me pull this over. I will turn this over So as you can see, oh, it's still so cute. So this here is Magic Lessons by Marilyn Casanave. I started this on September 1st, finished it on September 17th. This one has 45 colors, 2 ABs, 3 fairy dust, and 1 iridescent. It is a round diamond painting, and it is 50 by 50 centimeters, or 20 by 20 inches. So yeah, look how cute this is. There was so much like color blocking, but also confetti when the colors started to change for a blending. So you got some confetti in certain areas, like right here down at the bottom was a lot of confetti areas. But we had so much color blocking at the upper quadrant here. And can you please stop making so much racket? So as you can see, we have the ear. No, you can't sit on my chair. No climbing. Thank you. Sorry about that. So as you can see here, we have the iridescents, which is their crystal drills, and they are so cute. So we have like them as stars around the kitty right here. And we have them around the moon as well. The ABs are located around the kitten's face and also on the calendar. And then like the fairy dust is all in the kitty as well. There's a little bit of ABs in the potion bottles. And then if you look over here down lower, we have crystals in the potion bottles as well. So I did this as my first project for Drills and Chills, and I'm still working on another one. I got a couple in the lineup. Hopefully I'll be able to do that, but I'm going to put this up and I will start showing you all of the whips I have been working on this month. Okay, so first up of my whips here it's a long time work in progress for sure, but this one is I Want to Live, I Want to Stay by Mimi Maru. It is from Jaded Gem Shop. It is goodness, 120 by 80 centimeters, and there's 40 colors. No special drills. It is a square canvas for a square diamond painting. Sorry. As you can see, I've gotten 2 rows done, so I am now officially over the halfway point. I love how it's starting to come together. You can see Carlax's hands right here. She's holding her hands over here over her infernal engine. We have her hair now. We have started getting into her hair, which is so exciting. I'm so excited that we've started doing that. We can see all the scarring through here, along with her gloves. And look, her face. Her face. We're about to work on her face soon. Unfortunately, this is going to go on a small hiatus, and that's only because I'm working on the Summer Mystery canvas, and I want to get that done because it's already officially fall, and I want to get that done before it gets too further much into fall. But once I'm done, we're going back to her. And we're going to finish her. We're going to finish her, guys. There's 5 more rows left. I've already have this ready to go. I've already sectioned it out. I am prepped for it. But yeah, I'll just slide this a little bit down so you can see everything down here. And then I'll slide this back up. So this is basically the 2 rows that I've already have worked on so far. So yeah, I'm loving how it looks, and you'd think with 40 colors that in the size this big, I would get bored with it quickly, but I don't. There's plenty of color blocking, but there's also plenty of confetti. So like you can see here, there's confetti right here, but then like parts of her hand, that had some color blocking in it. I mean, like if you look here in the next parts, you see bunches of color blocking as well. So that way it will help make the time go a little bit faster, because there's a lot of color blocking here as well in these sections. And then it kind of goes off into confetti, then goes back into color blocking. So, but yeah, this is the first whip of many. And I will put this thing up because it is heavy. It is a beast. I will put this away and I will pull out the other whips. So second up on the whips I have so far, right here is Sweet Tooth by Micah Jelena. This is from Diamond Art Club. It is an older kit, so this was like back in 2022, 23 when I bought this. So this one here has 33 colors. Only one is a glow-in-the-dark drill, which is the bright green that you see here on her corset and along her hair and some parts of the candy. It's 56 by 76 centimeters or 22 by 30 inches. I started this back in September 18th, right here. And yeah, I've been like just slowly, I'm about halfway done. So I'll move it further down so you can see what I have done so far. So I've been doing this as well on my 100-day challenge that I've been working on. So once I was done with Magic Lessons, I went to here. And I've been working on this one for the rest of the time. So I finished her corset. I got all of this candy down here done. So I'm almost done with the candy that's like in the jars and stuff in the background. I think I got like a little bit right here, and then of course that, and then it's only her face and hair. So it looks like I won't have as much trouble working on her because honestly I was starting to get burnt out, and it's only my fault because when I was sectioning this, I know I keep moving it. So when I was sectioning it, I originally had it as 8 sections. But the 8 sections were too small. So I was looking at it as 7 sections. I still didn't like how small they were. So I calculated and figured I can move this thing along if I make it 4 sections for each row. And I've been doing that. Even though someone has kindly suggested for me to go back to smaller sections, my brain's not going to let me do that. And now that I've gotten this far, I'm going to be going on with the 4 sections. I'm just going to try not to push myself as hard, I guess. I got mostly with the worst part, I feel like, with all the constant color changes and confetti, which is down here. There's a lot more line blocking up here. The only problem I see is when I start working on her crown. Let me move that down a little bit. So only problem I see is when I start working on her crown with all the confetti and constant changes. But otherwise, I think I can be good. I think I should be good. But yeah, she looks so pretty. I wish this does have more special drills instead of just glow in the dark. I've seen this glow in the dark and it's cool. But yeah, I just wish that there was just a little bit of like some ABs, because ABs were a thing back then in 2022. But yeah, I'm like, even today, fairy dust and stuff like that, but I am going to be working on her eyes, so I'm going to change out some of the drills in her eyes. But yeah, that's my second whip. Just got a few more, and but one of them is going to be put for very last, like I told you. So I'll see you in the next one. So next on the list here is Flower Meadows Stitch Along by Flossie Fox Shop. This is from the drills in the canvas is from Jaded Gem Shop. This is a cross-stitch conversion, by the way. This is originally a cross-stitch pattern that I'm following. This one will have 33 colors. 5 of those are glimmer drills, and this is a 44.25 by 46.25 centimeter canvas. So yeah, this is a cross-stitch conversion. So it's going to be coming out in multiple parts. So we have part 1, which is down here. Part 2 is already out, and it's supposed to be on this corner, and then it's supposed to kind of go anti-clockwise. So we got part 3, part 4, part 5, and then part 6 coming back over here on top of this little cute pink dragon. So yeah, we got this part so far, and once I was done with this, and it scratched an itch. That cross-stitching, it kind of scratches for cross-stitching. I had to think a little bit more about where I was placing my drills, and be a bit more careful about it. But the thing is, if I make a mistake, it's not that hard to take it out compared to cross-stitch, where I have to frog a good portion of it to fix things. Because one thing I always do a lot, if I make a mistake and I see that I've made a huge one, I will take it out all the way to the very beginning where it's where it is, and people are like, oh, no one's going to notice. I will notice. But anyway, after doing this part here, I was just like, okay, I kind of want to do it as a cross stitch form as well. So I have the Aida. I got in the same background right here. I have the Aida, I have the floss now. I had most of the floss. I had to order just a couple of the ones that I was missing. And I will be starting on that sometime in the near future. But yeah, this is going to be a multi-month whip with multiple parts. So like I said, part 2 is already out. Part 3 is going to be coming out, I'm pretty sure, on the 10th. So you'll have another 3 to 4 months of seeing me work on this. But you've seen me work on something that's, you've been working on multiple months. I mean, like I already showed it to you just a little earlier. So, but anyway, I'm going to put this up and I am going to pull out my whips to be. Okay, so here we are with our whips to be section. So I feel like I might be pushing it just a little bit. But I am determined to try and finish Sweet Tooth and get started on this before the end of October and try and finish this as well, and then start working on something else that's under here. Now this one that's underneath here doesn't need to be done in October, but I would like it to be. And it's tiny, but we'll get into that anyway. So the first one on my whips to be list, let me push this up a little further so you don't see. So this one here is Bubble Bubble Chocolate Trouble. It's from Randall Spangler. This is from Diamond Art Club. We have 49 colors. It looks like we have, out of those 49 colors, 2 are AB. It is a 56 by 64 centimeter or 22 by 25 inches. And this is also round diamond painting. So like all my old kits were rounds. I have some squares put in them, but I had a lot of rounds back then. So I'm trying to get through them all. Yeah, but I figured try and squeeze in one more old kit for Drills and Chills. And it's cute. I bought this a long time ago and it's adorable with the little draglings in their hat, and they're making chocolate. They're making hot chocolate. So this was when they had their lettering, as you saw with Sweet Tooth earlier, that they weren't really the best with putting their lettering here. And as well, they misspelled marshmallows, I think. Or, yeah, marshmallow. But that's okay. We got hot chocolate. We got cocoa. They're making a nice hot chocolate drink, and I'm here for it. We got a spooky house in the background, or a haunted house. We got pumpkins. All sorts of cute things. So I'm hoping that once I'm done with Sweet Tooth, this will go fast because I can see that there is a lot of color blocking in this. And as much as I love Sweet Tooth, and it's colorful, it just, I think with just how colorful it was, kind of took me out. So, I'm just going to be hopeful with this to make sure it goes nice and smooth. I'm not going to make as big sections. I promise that. I've already started figuring out what sections I want to do once I start working on this. So that's the first of my whips to be with every single thing that I have going on. I know. This is the first of the whips to be. I only have one more that I'm planning to work on, or at least try to work on. If not, it can be pushed into November. So, so the next one right here, and it's this little cutie. So this one here is Making Friends by Marilyn Casanave. It has 37 colors. It looks like 4 of them are ABs, and we have 1 fairy dust. It is 32.8 by 32.8 centimeters, or 13 by 13 inches. It is a round diamond painting as well. So I wanted to work on this because it was just so cute. And I figured if I don't work on it, it's still fall-esque. When it hits November, it's still going to be fall in November. So it won't be a big deal if I don't get to it in this month. I would love to be able to get to it though. Especially, I love little mushrooms. I love all the leaves right here. And you can see there's so much color blocking. That might take me out though, with the amount. There is confetti where there's blending in here, but the sectioning should be quick and easy. I could probably knock this out in less than a week. If I really focused on it, I can knock it out in a couple of days. But I know my schedule won't allow that. But there's so many colors, so that does mean that there may be a little bit of confetti, like I said, right here with the blending, but like parts in here in the kitty and stuff like that. So that might help break up a little bit of the monotony. Look at the little snail. I didn't even realize that. The little snail on the mushroom. Oh my gosh, this is adorable. So yeah, I'm telling myself, even if I don't get this done in October, it's still going to be done this year. It's just a matter of when. And I know I'm pushing it. I know I'm putting too much on my load, but I want to see what I can do. With that being said, I'm going to pull up the Summer Mystery. If you guys do not want to see that, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Otherwise, the next clip will be the Summer Mystery one. So I'll be pulling that out in just a moment. Okay, so here we are. I finished my whips to be. I'm going to reiterate, if you do not want to see what the mystery, I didn't get very far in it, but if you do not want to see what it looks like, I suggest you turn off your camera, or not turn off your camera. I suggest you just go ahead and leave the video and everything before I pull this down, because I don't want to ruin the surprise for you. I don't want to spoil it for you. But with that being said, so here we are with the Crafters Den Summer Mystery number 6. We do not know who the artist is. We were told that if we'll know it as soon as we start working further down on it. So I'm kind of just trying to figure out what that could be. I've been seeing like people talk a little bit of stuff, and that there might be something that's going to be exciting down here for me. But I don't want to ruin the surprise too far. So I've only gotten 2 sections down here. So with this one, there's only 37 colors. 5 of those are Glimmer, and 5 of those are Lumos. So Lumos drills are glow-in-the-dark drills, but they also have a frosted look effect. So I'll actually move this over and zoom in for you a little bit so you can see. Like, you can see right here, there's a bumblebee. There's a little bee here. But with its wings, it has this little frosted stained glass effect almost. Well, maybe not stained glass, but you know, like frosted glass, with the leaves, like with the wings to be translucent, and it looks so cute, and they do glow in the dark, and it's so weird and cool at the same time, but I love the look of these drills. The Glimmer drills, they are everywhere. It's slightly confusing, I will say that, with this one, because I do appreciate the fact that Jade has put all the special drills like in numbers, but like with here in this section, it was all numbers, and I was like, oh my goodness, that's a lot of 5s and a lot of 2s. So, but I love how this is going. I love the little flower that I'm starting to see. But yeah, I forgot to also say, this is 65 by 50 centimeters, or 26 by 20 inches. I started this on September 27th. I just kind of started going on with it. And yeah, I've been just kind of taking it easy, but now that I'm going to put Crawlac away, and with my 100-day challenge, I'm only focusing a section, maybe 2 with that one. This is going to be my main focus. So I'm going to work on this, get this done. And I love it. It's so cute. Look how sparkly everything is. I really do love that. And it is a square because it is a mystery. So if I pull this back a little bit, let me zoom back out for you. Just a little bit. So if you do this, you can kind of see a little bit of what is to come, but it's white, black and white background right here. So you're going to be following basically how you do with diamond painting in general. It's just a little bit harder to see with some of it if you have some issues. But I'll be fine. But anyway, because it is black and white in the background, you want it to be square. Some people do have it in round forms, but because it is round, it will be colored, so you know immediately what it's going to look like. So yeah, right here, you can kind of tell what's going on with some of the darker colors, but you still can't see, like with everything, you can't see the whole picture still. but with the round drills for the summer mystery, it has all of the color in already put in, so that way it doesn't look weird with it being black and white in the background. But anyway, maybe one day I'll actually go with a round for one of their mysteries. But anyway, that is it for all my whips that I've done. My one finish that I had done for the month. I'm hoping to end October with at least 2 finishes, if not 3. I know that's a little bit little bit much to ask for me, but I'm going to try. Anyways, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!